Is it recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
We are doing a get ready with us chit chat. Game day playoffs in our Steelers stuff.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm usually a Titans fan, but since the Titans suck, you know, I gotta root for my best friend's team. So
I'm a Steelers fan all year long.
So, all right. Getting the party started?
Get the party started.
Oh, tight. I do feel like this makes my face slightly oily. It doesn't stink.
Mine did, but I had the pink one. It smelled like kerosene. It was disgusting.
No, this one doesn't even have a smell at all. But I like how it like smooths. Like I feel like it hides my pores, but it's like. Did you drop something?
Yep.
That's delayed. So what's going on in your life? Not that I probably don't already know, but
Sleep.
Yeah.
Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep.
I'll sleep for a couple hours here, wake up, and fall back asleep. Sleep for another couple hours.
Golly, my hair's like a hot freaking muggus. But I was like, I don't need to wash my hair. I've been washing my hair too much lately. I've been washing like 3 times a week instead of once. And I'm like, nope, you're just gonna have to be frizzy hair.
Have you been straightening it? Or just putting a wand to it?
Oh, this a wand.
Because it's not like as curly as it usually is.
No, like it, when I use a wand, it like loses my natural curl and adds like,
Wavies?
yeah. So what do we want to listen to? Do you want to listen to Pitbull?
I knew you was going to say that. And every time I'm like, hell no.
Okay, we won't listen
I
to
feel like
Pitbull.
your viewers are getting sick of Pitbull.
Well, I really like him. I feel like he's upbeat. Okay, today's hip hop and pop hits.
That'll work.
Okay.
See, I really like this song.
I want this song too. Do you believe? Oh, I totally messed that up. So at that run I did yesterday, there were
Walking animals?
There were like Brittany, Cash, and I was totally not in our like.
How do you run?
Zoo run
like, how do you,
spirit, because there were giraffes, flamingos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you go do a 5K? Me, I'd be like, oh, hey. And I'd stay at that exhibit for like 5 minutes looking at.
No, I'm talking about people were dressed up as this.
Oh. Well, that's even more distracting.
And there was someone dressed up as a carrot and peas.
Why? What's the purpose of that?
I don't know if they were like promoting like healthy eating or whatever, but it definitely caught my attention, and I did not eat any of the pizza.
They had pizza?
Is that not the weirdest thing?
That is kind of
weird. I mean,
weird.
they had beer afterwards too, but I mean, I feel like, is that going to be idiotic if I say beer is healthier than pizza? Calorie wise.
Yeah.
And carb wise. Right? But girl, I didn't see any animals. Brittany Cash.
Seriously?
I seen the parrots at the very end. Brittany Cash had to show me all the pictures that she took of animals. She's like, you didn't see the flamingos? And I was like, nope.
Were you just focused?
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'll tell you why I was focused. Because halfway in to my run, I, for the first time, got shin splints. And those hurt like a...
They do. I hate them.
And you know how anytime you get them, I'm like...
You're like...
It's okay, just keep going. Just keep going. So
I get them from walking, and she's just like, I don't get it. Like, it can't hurt that bad.
Like, just keep going. Like, you got this. So I got shin splints for the first time yesterday, and my right foot, I swear, was asleep the second half of the run.
Oh my gosh.
And so about halfway through, I would say, like, it was really getting hard for me to run because of my foot, and I'm like, I'm not going to beat my time. I'm not going to beat my time. And so I kind of was like a pouty puss for the second half of the race because I'm in my mind thinking, I'm not beating my time right now because of my dang foot. And then I was like, heck no, there's people out there that ache all the freaking time and they still push through it. So I started running. But at the end, I was being a pouty puss again because I thought that, like, the time on my phone was, I guess, different from the races. Because the time on my phone, I thought I was, like, already over my 40-minute goal. But then when I approached the end and I could see the timer and it said like 38 minutes, I was like, oh hell no, I'm gonna beat my 40-minute time. And I started like running my ass off. And then at the end it was just like one of those like, I'm the champion.
But you did beat your time.
I did by 4 minutes. My goal was just 2 minutes. I ran one on New Year's Day and I ran it in 42 minutes. And my goal was 40. So this time I was like, I'm getting it in 40 minutes. And I got it in 38, so I'm pretty excited. But Brittany Cash ran it in 28. But she said she felt like she was dying though.
She's a good runner though, right? Like she runs a lot. Or used to, right?
Used to, yeah. So they actually, the Predators have one February 25th.
Oh, that's my birthday.
I know. And what's the good thing about it is when you buy your tickets for the race, it gets you 2 upper level tickets for the Preds game the next day.
Oh, well, that's cool. We're actually going to the Preds game the night of the 25th, or that afternoon.
I don't know. I've got to look up more details about it, but I thought $50 to go to the race and then get 2 tickets. Like, I'm pretty sure that's. I had Brittany Cash read it because I'm like, Brittany Cash, read this because I feel like that's just like too good of a deal. But that's what she got out of it. Watch it be different though.
Well, it probably is accurate because they're probably hoping you're going to spend more money when you go to the game.
Probably.
Sometimes rap music's just too gangster for me nowadays.
Brandon loves this song.
I've never heard it.
Before I heard it, he kept singing "My bitch is bad and bougie" and like over and over again, and I'm like, I thought he was complimenting me, but
so he's just singing a song the whole time.
Well, he kept singing it like over and over again, and I'm like, okay. And like he would point at me sometimes, so I'm like, okay, like he thinks I'm bad and bougie. I don't really know if bougie's a good thing. Is bougie a good thing? I thought that was like a gaudy thing.
Isn't that usually like, I don't know.
You know how like when people are like, that's gaudy. Is that not what like bougie means?
I thought bougie was like when you like are materialistic and like you gotta have nice stuff and then sometimes you can't afford it, but you like, I don't know.
Oh wow, that's like much deeper than what I was thinking over here.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
I must know. How do you even spell that?
Bougie. I would think. Well, see, I want to spell it like booger. Booger.
Oh,
bougie. No. B-O-O-G.
Oh, well, here's this song. That's the first thing that pops up. Urban Dictionary, surely. High class, flossin', ballin', one who possesses swag, elite, rich. Oh, apparently it's when you have money.
Okay. Oh, and I had the spelling all wrong. B-O-U.
G-E-J-E-E. G and J, same thing.
And I like how a high class flossin',
ballin'. I feel like some people, if you were like an older person that don't know those words, then you'd have to go and Google those words to figure out what this word means. Like,
well, with flossin', they'd probably just be like, well, where's the G? And why do they need dental floss?
You're bougie when you like to floss your teeth all the time.
What colors are you doing?
I don't know. I know I want to use like Steelers team colors somehow. Some kind of like gold and.
Ooh, I have this color. That's what I'm using. And if you put the MAC Fix Plus on it, it's actually really. It's more yellow than like gold. That's what you're using?
I think so.
I was gonna use that and that probably, and then like a brown. I like those colors though. They're like.
Oh yeah, this is the first time I've touched this because I don't know what to do with it.
Because it's so like ba-bam.
Well, it's like it's
yeah.
just
Look
like,
at all those colors.
It's crazy colors.
Look at that. Put it right there where that little box is. Yeah, that means it's. Oh, I got too far up. That's okay. You get the point.
Colors.
Bright, beautiful colors. Make sure the mic's on.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not wiping this off and redoing.
It's on. No worries. I think I made sure and did that before we started because I was like, I forget to do that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That is pretty yellow.
That is, but I feel like it's a different yellow than what's in the tray, though. Like, I feel like that's like crayon yellow, and I feel like that's more of like the Steelers on your shirt yellow. Like,
it's weird.
You don't like it? I like it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just weird how things, like, you look at it in the palette and then you put it on, it's, like, different.
And it's like, I look ridiculous. Look at me. Hey, dries up my oil, though, and locks my concealer in, so.
Going for the ghost look today.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Didn't you say the first time you baked like that, Brandon come in and was like, what the hell are you doing with your face?
Yeah, he didn't understand why I was doing what I was doing, but there was a purpose behind it. What?
You looked at me first.
I wasn't looking at you. When you looked over, was I looking at you?
Yep.
No, I was looking at Anonymous down here. And my eyeshadow palette.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
I wonder, do they have like a group that gets together to name these eyeshadows? Like, is that a job? I want that job.
This one, I don't feel like it makes sense. Like that one eyeshadow palette that we couldn't really figure out the names and stuff for.
Dessert and desert?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, they kind of had a theme. Like this one, you have Suspend
I feel
501.
Like that's Urban Decay, right?
Yes.
I feel like that's them, though. Because Alchemy, Gossip, Jones, Seas, Hatter, Minx, Faded, Ice.
Ice color.
Yeah. But I feel like they don't. Metamorphosis.
I don't know. I don't know.
Me neither.
What do I do now?
Liner.
Always on that night shift. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
And if you ask me about lashes today, surprise, surprise, I'm actually going to say no.
Okay, good. Because I was over here thinking like, oh man, we got to do lashes. I don't want to do lashes.
Today, no, it is lounge back, watch the game, and, you know, if we lose, I might cry, and so I don't want my lashes just falling off and looking crazy.
Who did you root for before you started dating Jonathan?
Nobody. Yeah, not really. I didn't really watch football. I feel like maybe kind of Titans just because I live here.
Yeah.
But I didn't really watch football. Like, I like it. I like to watch it. I just never did before because I had no reason, I guess.
That was me. Football, I'd much rather watch on the TV, though, than live. I know that's crazy to say. Like, I like going to a game, but I feel like it's so...
You're sitting there. I mean, obviously you have commercials when you're watching it on TV, but when you're there, it's just kind of like...
Yeah.
Gonna drink my beer, go potty, and then wait for the next play.
And Brendan thinks I'm ridiculous because I still think that... I feel like it's longer when you're there than watching it on TV.
I think it feels like it because you don't have those commercials and stuff to keep you occupied.
Yeah, probably, because it's like... I mean, I do enjoy tailgating. Tailgating is quite nice.
Except for when it's freezing outside and you can't feel your face.
You got engaged that day.
I did, but we almost didn't because remember I was like sitting in the car because I was freezing and you guys were like, we should go back to the...
Yeah, and you were having like a heart-to-heart about you and Jonathan, and I'm talking to you. And then you remember Brandon come in, and he was like, I think Jonathan's a nice guy, you know? Like, he's...
And then he was the one going, we should really get back to the tailgating party. And I'm like, but it's so warm in the car because I had no idea what's going on. And like, I would have been totally fine sitting in the car.
I knew what was going on the whole time, and I kept it a secret. Are you surprised that I actually kept it a secret?
Honestly, yes. Well, and I think it helped too because we were moving around the same time, because that time you come up to us before we moved, or to me before we moved, and was like, after he told you what he was doing, and you were like, I love you, best friend, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I figured it was because we were moving away. Didn't put anything else together.
Mm-hmm. Was that a hiccup?
It was.
Are you contouring?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay. Well, if you don't contour, I'm not contouring.
I don't think so. If it ends up that way on its own, oh well, but... Oh, what was this Wet n Wild stuff you were going to talk about?
Oh, I seen Casey Holmes post about it. It's like some kind of cushion contour thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
She says she gives it a thumbs up. And she did mention that the foundation is really good. And she also did like a review on some of this L'Oreal like sponge things.
Oh, yeah.
She only liked one of them, I think. If I remember correctly. I do want to do something for your birthday though. I was going to ask you because if you weren't going to, I mean, I knew that y'all probably wouldn't want to do the 5K, but I don't know if maybe y'all wanted to go to the game the next day. But I guess you don't want to go to 2 games in a row.
Probably not. We could just do a dinner or something the next weekend or something like that.
Yeah. Or the weekend before or whatever.
Yup.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever works.
You and Jonathan probably need like a date.
I don't remember the last time we've had a date night, to be honest. Like a true date night. Obviously, we watch movies at home or whatever, but we've not had a dress up date night, and I don't know when.
I just hope it's not freezing. Like yesterday's weather to run was literally amazing.
I keep waiting to see when it's going to get cold outside, and I'm like, maybe it's just not going to this year.
I'd totally be fine with it never getting cold.
Oh, yeah, I'd be perfectly fine if it was like this all year long.
So when did you say that you wanted to do our family vacay? When did you say Jonathan would...
Gets his vacation, I think he said, what, June or July?
I think he said July, but I was going to ask like what days.
Oh, I don't know. He just said that he would like to, because I won't. I don't know if I'll have any. We just want to make sure one of us is going to be getting paid while we're...
Gotcha. Gotcha. Totally makes sense. I mean, heck, even if we did a vacation in like August or
I like
September.
going in August, to be honest.
I loved when we went. We went, what, the 3rd week of August?
We should just shoot for August.
Okay.
I like the weather.
I'm fine with that. I'm hoping to get some more weddings booked.
I think that'll be exciting.
What? Would you like for me to spray my sweet pea?
No, please don't. It'll ruin the whole night. I'll have to go home. I'll have to go home.
Okay.
Straight up. Like, instant migraine.
So we're done! That was a hideous face. Did you see that? That's beautiful.
That one Snapchat face you keep sending me, I'm telling you, it is like the scariest face ever.
Did you like my little storyline there? Like, just, I kind of went out of order a little bit, but did you get the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got really bored and sent her a bunch of snaps on Friday, and I did it to Brandon too. Like, and we've been watching Breaking Bad, so a lot of his, you know, had, yo, when are you coming home? You know.
Bitch.
Yeah. So, because I feel like when you watch Breaking Bad, does anybody else feel the need to talk like Jesse Pinkman? Don't you? Like, I just feel like it's a need.
I've not seen it in a long time. I only watched it when it came out.
I swear if you start watching it again, it's going to be like, yo.
I did see a movie when we were over at Daniel and Sam's. They were watching Need for Speed, which I didn't know there was a movie, Need for Speed, and he's in it. And I was like, waiting for him
Jesse
to say something. I was waiting for him to say like bitch or yo or something, and he did it once, and I was like, yeah.
There we go. There's Jesse. Yeah. Yeah. And I heard a rap song the other day too when I was going to the grocery store, and it actually was talking about like how I guess they were smoking that Pinkman or something. And I feel like, you know, you're like a TV icon when you're in a rap song.
Does he have like pot named after him?
I don't know. I think they were smoking something or doing that Pinkman something. I don't know.
Or maybe it's the meth, and that's why it's named Pinkman. They
Could
were
be.
making meth.
That'd
make more sense.
Yeah, than pot.
Well, that's really bad.
I mean, I know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when you make it in a rap song, you know, you're kind of,
Yeah.
I guess, important.
I feel kind of bad for him as an actor because I feel like he's going to be like
Jesse Pinkman forever.
Yeah, I feel like he can't. I feel like he's not going to be able to branch away from that type of role now. Like,
well, that's like that one that Mr. White was in around Christmas. Like, as soon as the previews of it popped up on the TV, I was like, it's Mr. White.
Of course, he has been in other stuff besides.
I didn't know him besides in Breaking Bad, so.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I just feel bad for actors, I guess, that get like boxed into this one set thing and then they're stuck with that the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a little Breaking Bad spill. Well, this is our game day looks.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Oh, and I need to play the Wiz Khalifa song.
We can play it during the game.
Yeah, during the game. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you would like to see more best friend chit chat, get ready with us.
Subscribe!
And let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, we will see you next time.
Catch you on the flip side.